Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Make sure you are subscribed to my other channels, Answers by Queen Spirit and Queen Spirit 1126. So this week we are reading for numbers that start with the number 8. So I'm going to find the 8 in here, and then we are going to see life path 8, not quite the number 8. All right. I see 88, 888. Where's the actual 8? Okay, I'm missing. Hold on. I'm going to have to pause till I find it. Sorry, y'all. All right, found it. It was a pink card and it came up in reverse. So we have, for the number 8, we have financial abundance on the way, continue appropriate work for dreams, and then optimism, intuition. So 8 is a good number. It's kind of like one of those numbers. You get what you put out. All right. So with 8, it's all about the energy that you are giving. All right. So what we have here, we have 4. Irresponsible, scarce thinking, lack or excessive boundaries. So 8 and 4 comes to the number 12. 12 comes to the number 3. So there are a couple things that I want to point out. 8 is the what goes around comes around. We have 4 in reverse, which I am getting a lack of boundaries. And so one thing that I want you guys to recognize, when it comes to karma, you get what you put out, right? So if you are allowing things to slide that shouldn't slide, if you are allowing people to treat you a certain kind of way, your karma is being mistreated. Your karma is not getting the things that you want because you are allowing all these things that you don't want. You're not showing the universe the true you. And I like to say that we are only our actions. You can feel however you want on the inside, but if you're hanging out with people and supporting people that like to hurt people or manipulate people or anything like that, that shows your character as well. So make sure you guys are holding people accountable, even if they're not doing it to you, or stop dealing with them. Because when you continue to deal with somebody after they do the wrong thing, then you are co-signing the shit that they do. So we talk about the number 12 as being this energy, okay, I'm doing this, because 1 is an ambitious number, it's a fiery number, and then 2 is the support from your guides, right? But I feel like we're not there yet. We are trying to get there. And then the 3 altogether equals the communication. And so what I'm getting right now is that this is like communication, relationships. You guys are letting too much shit slide. You guys are allowing somebody to mistreat you, and it is coming up very negative, right? So it's coming up as, it definitely is coming up as a negative 12, not being supported by your guides, kind of tripping over your own feet and kind of like falling on your face. Let's get some trinkets here. I'm like holding this deck. I need my number deck, okay? So for 8, we got love, okay? And then we got a shell. All right, shell does read as protection for me. So we have the love falling on top of the 8, which I do think is very important. You guys may be doing this out of love, or you think this is what love is. A lot of times, if we don't grow up with the appropriate love, we don't know what love should look like or feel like. And we accept things less than that because that's all we know. That's the energy that I feel here. Then we have the number 4 with the, first of all, it's in reverse. And second of all, it's a damn shell. So you guys are protective over whatever it is that you're doing wrong. Now, I don't know if this is you being in denial of it not being right, or it's not right, but you're going to continue to do it because you're either used to it or you don't think you deserve better, whatever the case may be. You're definitely protecting and holding on to some bad energy, some negative energy, this optimism and intuition is the opposite of scarce thinking, right? You can't be irresponsible with yourself, okay? You can't allow anything to go on around you that's going to hurt your psyche and hurt your world and your life. So you guys have to definitely make sure that you're careful with that and that you are putting your mental stability first. Like I said, your mental stability, your sanity always comes first. It doesn't matter what else is going on in the world. It doesn't matter if somebody wants to call you selfish or whatever other name. You have to make sure you're sane for this world. So whatever it takes for you to be balanced mentally, emotionally, physically, you need to make sure that you're doing that. No exceptions. Let's pull for this 8. Got the 2 of Cups. What's on the bottom? And the 2 of Wands popped up on the bottom. Okay, so with both of these cards, you have 1 up and 1 down, right? So this is not following your intuition, not following your passion, being kind of obsessed with doing it a different way. Maybe you feel like you know better than your guides or better than the people who came before you. You guys are experiencing some kind of lack of leadership. So you may want to try to find a mentor for whatever your gift is. Look for a mentor. Okay, so the 2 of Cups is about union. 2 of Cups is about 2 things coming together, whereas the 2 of Wands is planning and getting things ready to, go forward, getting ready to take that trip, packing that bag, planning out, the next 6 months of your life or whatever the case may be. And so I do see that here, that you guys are in a planning stage, but you're planning to connect with somebody that you don't need to be connected with. So the 2 and 8 coming to a 10 definitely tells me that you guys are experiencing the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And with the number 10, regardless of whether you want this new cycle or not, you are going to be pushed into it. So I'm getting with the love and the 2 of Cups, optimism, intuition. You guys have a lover, or like some of you guys have a lover or somebody that you connect with on a very intimate level that you have been optimistic about, but you are losing too much of yourself for this. You are discounting the things that you really love, the things that you really care about in order to make this relationship work. And so I had said the other day that it's one thing, right, to settle for somebody who has less of an education than you want, somebody who makes less than you want, somebody who may not have all the material things that you want. It's different from settling for that as opposed to settling for somebody who doesn't treat you right, who doesn't give you attention, who gaslights you, who's verbally abusive and things like that. So make sure you guys are compromising on the right things. Because if you make the compromise on how you're being treated, then you're definitely building up a karma, generational curses, and you're going to have to redo this shit again to you're like, okay, no, I'm good on that. I don't want to be treated like that. I can't be treated like that. And you can't. That shit fucks with your sanity. All right. So it is easier to be poor than to have money and be abused. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Them is just the facts, okay? Because when somebody is fucking with your mental, it fucks with the way that you think about yourself. It fucks with the way that you see the world, as opposed to not having money. Like, first of all, the world is fucked up. The money dynamic is like on its fucking head. So that is true. So you're not seeing it in any other way than it is, okay? So make sure you guys are choosing the right thing. I'm not saying don't worry about money. We need money to pay bills. What I'm saying is if somebody brings money to the table, but they also bring to the table a narcissistic personality disorder, gaslighting, abuse, name calling, and things like that, that's not something that you need to stay around. You guys are really getting the shit end of the stick here. It's somebody in your life that doesn't care the way that they should. Alright, so let's pull for this 4 in reverse. What's this 4, Spirit? What is this for? I mean, wow. And I saw 4 of Cups at the bottom too. 4 of Cups is about meditation. King of Pentacles. Again, with the King of Pentacles, and this is why I'm back to this situation, it feels like you all are obsessed with some kind of financial stability or some physical thing that somebody is able to provide, but they're not able to provide anything else. And it kind of causes a lack of boundaries. So this brings me back to like those stories you hear about the models getting called to Dubai and, you know, those people doing all types of shit, getting shit on, getting pissed on, talked to like they crazy and all of that. And it's not a fair exchange. There are plenty of things that you can do for money, but you shouldn't be in a position where you feel like you are degraded, right? Holding on to this energy like, okay, yeah, I know it didn't feel good and I know it made me feel bad, but look, I got this money from it. Like, you guys are holding on to some kind of financial stability and you're paying for it with your mental stability, okay? So what's the advice here? Because I'm definitely going to, right on the bottom, we have the Death card. Spirit said, end it. End it. Transition out of this. You can do better. And then I'm getting, when was the last time that you were truly happy? And what were the experience of that time? Like, what were you doing at that time when you were truly happy? What's the advice here for those seeing 84, Spirit? Whoa, that's weird. That came up in reverse. My deck is upright. Alright, so, and then we still have the Death card at the bottom. But let's see what we got here. We got 10 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Pentacles. We have the Sun, 2 of Pentacles, and then we have the Death card over here on the bottom of the deck. For some reason, I'm going to look at this. Oh, we got 4 of Wands on the bottom of this deck. Okay. So the 4 of Wands is a celebration. I kind of feel like you guys are celebrating the wrong thing right now. What you need to celebrate is an ending. So one thing is 13 is 4 and 4 is 4, of course. And 4 is one of our main numbers up here. So let's talk about the cards. 10 of Wands in reverse is releasing burdens, releasing responsibility, letting go of things that are too heavy. And you guys don't want to transition into this 5 of Pentacles energy, being left out in the cold. So you might feel like, okay, yeah, if I leave this person or I stop dealing with this job, I'm not going to have any money. I'm not going to be able to do this, or I'm not going to be able to do that. I don't even feel like it's 100% money. For a lot of you guys, I feel like it is status, and also it's access to certain things. Like access, maybe it's access to money, maybe it's access to powerful people, maybe it's access to vacation or discounts or something like that. But you guys are worried about losing access to something, power, influence. So I definitely feel that big here. But Spirit is like, okay, but you're going to be successful. It's going to work out. Because right now you're allowing somebody to run all over you and they're using your power. I talked about this the other day. I don't know to who, but I had a life path 19 that I was dealing with, and I understand now, right? Because all the life paths, it ain't about you, the karmic life paths, it ain't about you doing the wrong thing all the time. Sometimes it's people doing the wrong thing to you. With a life path 19, it's about people using you because you're influential, because you know how this works or that works, because you're a natural leader, people using you, okay, to do the things that they want, to achieve the things that they want. And that's why you guys can't have shady boundaries, right? You have to make sure you're balancing that energy between what you want and what other people want from you. And so your main goal should not be to celebrate with a specific person or to celebrate, a specific energy. Celebration is not a goal, right? We celebrate along the way, but right now I'm getting celebration as a goal. So you guys are transitioning into this new life, into a new part of life. And we saw that with a 10. I got 10 earlier. Yeah, the 2 and the 8. And then we have a 10 here. You guys are transitioning. We have the death part here. So you want to accept that transition, but you want to leave a lot of things behind, because if you try to take some shit with you, then it won't be a clean transition and you'll end up redoing that same cycle. All right. So that's all I have for the number 84. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, and I will see you next time.